Jon, thanks for sitting down with me today. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
John, Oliver has recently made considerable investments in their facilities.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why that's important for the company and why that's important for the seed industry?
Really, if you look at it, it's a matter of us being a manufacturing company that we think relevance is important. We need to stay relevant to the industry. And with the growth in the industry, I think to do that, you've got to make those types of investments. It shows commitment to the customer. Shows commitment to the fact that we're broadening a product line, and hopefully the customers see that in the industry.
Quality's always been a big deal. I assume quality in the manufacturing facility you have to build has to live up to that as well.
Absolutely. I think we've built a very good reputation on quality products that we've put out. We're doing some different things, partnering with people in places that we don't, maybe we're not manufacturing in-house, but you still have to look at the quality aspect. For instance, we're bringing in a color sorter. We've partnered with a company in ASM from Italy that we think matches very well with our culture, but also the quality of the manufacture of the product is important. So we think there's a match there because of these sorts of things.
Oliver's a global company. Where do you see your top 3 potentials around the globe? And then the feather in question to that is what crops are you most focused in on?
Sure. The obvious ones are always South America for us. We've got a strategic focus on North and South America. Brazil and Argentina obviously stick out there. But if you look at some places beyond the obvious, places like Eastern Europe and Turkey, I think are markets that are expanding for us that maybe 5 years ago we didn't really realize we're going to be on the map. As far as products or crops that are included there, corn and soybeans are the obvious answer because the volumes are so large. But where we're seeing some other things, some of our products fit into the forage seed industry, and we're seeing some pretty exciting results there. If you look at something like the fluidized bed dryer that we manufacture that's used in treated seed or the drying of treated seed, the forage industry has really come along where they're using this type of product, and those are things we didn't really expect.
What do you see are the biggest concerns for the seed industry, and how does Oliver have plans to help make those better?
Absolutely. I think that what we hear, and I'll take an approach, maybe a 30,000 level view, and say that I think from our customers, what we hear is concerns around consistency. Consistency of their product, but also consistency of how they develop this product. And what I mean by that is that they've got to, when you find customers that maybe have multiple facilities, they're looking for consistency between each one of those facilities. How we think that can be addressed, is through automation of our product. So we have taken a machine that we've been manufacturing for 84 years, and we've started to develop packages around these. The mechanics are essentially the same, the physics haven't changed, but now we're wrapping automated control packages around these to advance the technology and the ease of use and the ability to repeat and make very consistent a product, and then to take that product and be able to replicate it in the facility in the next state over. So
right. You recently launched the GVX 1020.
Absolutely.
Smaller footprint.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That machine really is a culmination of about 4 years of manufacturing. We started off in this with this Voyager line about 4 years ago, introducing it. We really focused on our highest unit sales, and so the machine that was initially built was a machine that didn't replace but complemented our line in that sales range. What it really takes to provide a broader range of this is to come out with a machine like the GVX 1020 that normally would not be a high unit seller, but is very important because the rerun end of what gravity separation provides is a better way to push capacity in a facility and also a better way to increase quality. So that machine has become very important. We've done some different things with it as well. It's got a new fan design, which we've stuck with a fan design over the past 80 years that's been very successful. We've gone outside and brought in some engineering help to help us create a more efficient, quieter fan, and you'll find that fan is actually installed in the GVX 1020.
Right. So we've seen some innovation from a company that's been around for a long time.
Absolutely.
Continued innovation. What do we look for in 2014? When you look down that pipeline, what do we see?
I think we're doing some pretty interesting things. The automation piece that I talk about is going to continue to expand. We're broadening that into the rest of our product line. We're actually taking on some partners, like I mentioned, the color sorter from ASM. That is a very exciting complementary piece to our line. We're really trying to broaden what we can offer customers. It's about providing a more complete solution, and really that's our drive.
So Oliver's become pretty much a staple at the American Seed Trade Association here in Chicago.
Absolutely.
This meeting important for you folks, obviously?
It's paramount that we're here. We meet with customers of all sizes. I think that we actually do a lot of good in establishing some rapport for the rest of the year. This will set a very good tone for what we do and what we focus on over the next 12-month period. So, yes.
Well, congratulations on a great product and a great reputation within the industry.
Thank you.
Thanks for sitting down with me today.
Always good to hear that, so I appreciate that feedback.
Cheers.
My pleasure.